a healthy and fit at your place. So today now we are here with our revision video of chapter number 7, that is Adobe Photoshop CS5. Okay, so here we have already discussed in our previous video that what Adobe Photoshop is. So here we will learn about the basic definition of Adobe Photoshop and the components of the Adobe Photoshop window. Along with that, we have learned how we can open the Adobe Photoshop in our computer system. Okay, so now we know that Adobe Photoshop CS5 is a software package that comes under the category of application software that is used to design for the image editing and do many operations. We can perform many operations on our image with the Adobe Photoshop CS5. Okay, it is the product of Adobe. So, for further knowledge and further definition of this Adobe Photoshop, we will move to our slideshow. Adobe Photoshop CS5. Adobe Photoshop CS5 is also known as Photoshop. It is a popular image editing software package. It is widely used for photographers or artists for photo editing, like fixing the colors, reducing the noise, adding the effects, fixing the brightness and contrast. Okay, and by graphic designers and web designers to create and change image for web pages. Here CS means Creative Suite. With its new powerful feature, it provides designers with a flexible tool for printing, making a video or designing for the web. So basically Adobe Photoshop is also known as the Photoshop. It is an image editing application that is developed by the Adobe system. This is one of the most popular graphic application software which is widely used by the artists and the photo editors for correcting the errors and to add special effects in the images and photographs. Okay. Now the next topic is components of Photoshop CS5. Here we will learn about the Photoshop window. As you have seen in the image, this bar that found at the top of the page is called the application bar. Just below the application bar, this bar is called the option bar. Just below both the bars, the third bar is called the document tab. Here the white page or the work area is known as the document window. Here this is called the workspace bar. Here workspace option, and the bar that contains the tool is called the toolbar. This one shows the status bar, and this is the scroll bar which is used to up and down the page. Okay, now we will learn all the components of Photoshop CS5 in detail. So first bar we will discuss in our window is application bar. So what an application bar is? It is a basic components just like other software contains the file, edit, image, layer, select, filter, view, windows, help option. Okay, application bar is also known as the menu bar. It is spread across the top of the Photoshop window that contains the menus. Okay, that is useful for easily entering or easily using the tools. Okay, the next is option bar. Option bar is the bar that shows several options for a specific tool in the tool palette. It appears just under the application bar. It displays the application. It displays the options for currently selected tools. When the user chooses a certain tool in the tool palette, the option bar showcases various preferences for the specific tool. Okay. The next is tool panel. This palette is present on the left side of the interface. As we have seen in the image, the tool panel or the tool palette, okay, here the toolbar, this bar is present on the left side of the interface. It is a collection of the icons that are used for creating and editing the images, page elements and the artwork. It is used for creating and editing the image, okay. In this, various related tools are grouped under the different categories, okay. The next is document window. A document window displays the current status of the file in which the user is working. These windows can be grouped and docked as per the requirement of the designer. Means it displays the image file we are working with. Means in which file or in which image we are working, okay. It displays that currently working file. It provides a tabbed environment to work with multiple images. Means it provides us an environment where we can edit our multiple images. Image tabs can be used to switch between the open images, okay. The next is palettes. It helps to monitor and modify the properties of an image. Means Photoshop offers us various palettes organized along the right side of the Photoshop. It basically helps us to monitor the properties of. Firstly, you have to click on the start button, okay, like this. Then here you have to click on the all programs, and then here you can select the Adobe Photoshop CS5, okay. Just click on it, then Adobe Photoshop window will appear on your screen. Just wait for few minutes. It will take few minutes to open the window, okay. So this is the window that will appear on your screen of Adobe Photoshop, okay. So firstly, let me discuss about our window here. Here this one is called the option bar, the second one, okay. This one is called the option bar, and the first bar is called the application bar, or you can say the menu bar. The third one is the tool panel. So this one is the tool panel, okay. And here you can see the palettes. So these are the palettes, and this one is called the document window. Here you can open your document and do the editing on your pictures or the images, okay. So application bar, as you have seen on the window, application bar consists of different menus like file, edit, images, layer, select, filter, view, windows, help, okay. So here this one is your toolbar. It shows different kinds of tools that can perform different operations on your image. Here you can see the palette. It consists the color, swatches, styles, okay. From here you can also add the layers to your photos, okay. And one thing, if you double click, if you just click on the toolbar like this, you can click on this arrow. Here you can see your toolbar will change its shape. Means it will comes in the double column or the single column, okay. So you can move your tools from here to here like this, okay. But if any of the panel has lost, from your screen, then no need to worry, okay. So from where you can get all these panels, just click on the window tab, and here you can select the workspace option and just click on the reset essentials, okay. So here you can see all the panel that lost earlier will come or will again appear on your computer screen, okay. Now in this video we firstly learn about the how to create a new file in Photoshop, okay. So if we want to create a new file or new image from the Photoshop, then we first have to select the file menu like this. Firstly we have to click on the file menu, then from here we have to select the new option, or the shortcut keys to select the new option is Ctrl+N. When you click on this new option, then a new dialog box appears on the image as you have shown in the figure. like as you have shown here. Okay, so here what you have to do, you have to give the name to your image. Suppose I have to write here ANU, and from here you have to select the preset, means the size, like clipboard, US paper, international paper, photos. So I have to select here like default Photoshop size. Okay, and here from here you can select the width also. You can also set the pixels, inches, means its measurement. Okay, like pixels, and you can also set the height and width of the image. From here you can select the resolution. What is the resolution now? Resolution means how many pixels in 1 inch. Okay, and from here you can select the color mode, it's RGB color. From the background content you have to select the background color, means like transparent background color, white. So I have to select the background content like white. Okay, and just click on it. Here you have seen a new work area appears on your screen. Okay, like this. So from here, from the file menu and select the new option, you can open your new file. Okay, now the next is how to save the Photoshop file. Once you have finished your working with the image, now the turn is to save the changes, means to save your file. Okay, to save your file you just have to click on the file option again. From here you have to click on the save as option. Okay, the shortcut key of save as option is shift plus control plus S. Okay, just like this. Or here you can select the area or the place where you want to save your file in your computer. Okay, so suppose I have to save my file on the desktop, then I have to select the desktop, and here I can change the name of my file, or I can write the name of my file and click on the save button. Okay, so this one is this. So these are the steps through which we can save our Photoshop file. Okay, but one thing which you have to keep in your mind, the Photoshop file by default save with the .psd extension. Okay, extension defines the type of the file. Okay, look at the desktop. Here you can see the Photoshop file which I have saved right now, like this. If I want to view its extension, then I just have to right click on it and select the properties. Here you can see the extension of my file. Okay, like .psd is the extension of my.
So students, hope you all are clear with this video, and if you are having any doubt related to the video, then you can contact me, drop a message in the drop box. Thank you. Have a nice day.